Welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to be doing a Blink Charging Co. stock analysis. Now as you can see recently it has risen quite nicely. As you can see yesterday it rose by 15.15%. Now I've done what Blink Charging does, well they make charging standards for electric vehicles, and I do like this company quite a lot compared to their competitors. I'm going to show you that right now, and the reason for that is one reason alone, that is right here, that's their debt. As you can see they have virtually no debt. They have a lot more cash compared to debt, which is absolutely equivalent. Now they're one of their biggest competitors, as I'm going to show you right now, which is ChargePoint. They have an insane amount of debt, as you can see right here. Let me just find that. As you can see, they have so much more debt. They're a lot older than Blink Charge, but they have way more debt than the market cap is, which is a really important thing because it means the company itself technically can go insolvent tomorrow. Now, let's get back to Blink Charge. Now, something you should know about Blink Charge is, of course, they're not as big as ChargePoint or Tesla, some of their competitors, but their focus is a lot more on just making sure they don't have too much debt and they don't grow fast and take up debt, because we live in quite unstable environment. As you can see, currently the stock price is quite low compared to earlier. Now if you look at a candle each day, as you can see recently it has been up in 65. Now that's of course 4 years ago, but still that is absolutely crazy. You see some huge valleys and some peaks in a company like this, and as you can see we barely see any stock splits at all, which is quite crazy. But as you can see, sometimes we just have insane volume in companies like this, and sometimes we don't. But overall, we are seeing more and more electric vehicles on the road, so I do think Blink Charge is a very nice stock to own. I have to say, I don't own it at the moment, but I'm highly considering buying some of those myself. Now, the beta in this company is quite low, which means it's relatively less volatile than the average index. Now, the earnings, however, they're not looking too great. As you can see, they've missed them by quite a lot and quite often. Of course, this is not something we like to see. They don't pay out any dividends, and that is, of course, because they don't make any money at the moment. Now, if you look at the way they make their money, of course, electrical charging vehicle, this is setting up that is companies buying these standards for charging vehicles and charging service. This is the one we want to see grow the most, charging service. Because this, of course, users who will come charge their car. So in the future, this is going to fall below. This is at least my opinion, and we want to see this grow fast, and we are seeing that. As you can see, some years it was quite poor, but these past years it has been absolutely crazy how much it has risen. Now, they are in the United States, but they've also gone international, which is something that we love to see. Of course, they are in Europe, they are also in Asia, but primarily in the United States. Something we really like to see going international quite fast. Now, if you look at the seasonals for this company, just go back the past 10 years, as you can see, it's quite a coin flip stock. As you can see, some years we're up by 2,000%, some years we're down by 70, 60, 60, 50, 50, 40. So overall, as you can see, it's quite a coin flip. Now, do I believe in this company? I do. But if I were to invest in it, which I haven't done yet, I would only put a smidge. I'm thinking about 3% of my portfolio I'm going to put into this, but it is a very high risk to very high reward company, at least in my opinion. Now, technicals for the day, that's a strong buy, and for the month it is a sell, however. The reason for that is, even though it has risen so much, still the technicals isn't as great with it because it has fallen so much prior to that. Now, the analyst rating, as you can see right here, they're quite decent for such a small company. We have 3 strong buy, 3 hold, and now overall the estimated price target is up by 34%, so it's 2.5, 2.4. But to be honest, it would surprise me if it hit 5. Now, being realistic, it would surprise me if it hit 20 bucks within the next year or so, because I do think people are gonna get into investing in renewable energies, and I do think people are also gonna be investing in more electric vehicle standard chargers. Now, the revenue, of course, as well, they're gonna increase quite nicely, as you can see here, increasing more. That is something that is absolutely unequivocal, and we want to see that just increase more and more. And their EPS, I would like to see that being positive in 2028, where they are actually making money per share, but unfortunately we don't see that yet. But it's going to be quite interesting to see how Blink Charge evolves. Now, that was my stock analysis on Blink Charge. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice. It's built for entertainment and educational purposes. But if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the comment page, show them to analyze in the comment section below.